Good morning, Twin Cities, and welcome to the Connect Show. We are excited. Today, we are going to continue to inspire, influence, and network with women in business and female entrepreneurs. And today, we have a packed show for you, so get excited. I can't wait to get into it. Of course, first, you've got to say good morning to my amazing friends, my business besties and co-hosts, LASHA, RADDATZ, NANNE, and MICHAELA, CLUBB.
Hey.
Hey.
Morning.
Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Good.
Doing good. Coming off the high, right, from being on the CW launching last week. So much fun, such great feedback, and we are back on your Saturday to bring you even more. So with all of the shifts in 2020, ladies, from working at home, right, the boundaries between work and life have easily been blurred for all of us. Do you believe in a work-life balance, or are you more of a work-life blend kind of girl?
Forget about it.
I feel like the line between like our professional and personal lives has just never been blurrier. Like the goal is to reach like a seamless blend of work and life, but it definitely does not come naturally for me.
Just allowing myself to kind of, this week I need to do a little bit more of my personal stuff, be with the kids, what have you. And then next week I might have a few more meetings. So I have to turn it up on that side. So it's a blend for me.
I agree too. It's like when you're doing what you love for your business, you want to do it all day long. For me in business, it is game on all day long. And it's not great for my family because they're like, lady, can you get in this kitchen? Or my husband's like, lady, can you do some other things? Like there's things to do when you have a husband, you have children, but you're in love with your business. So I like to do what I call buying my balance. And I'm getting better at that. COVID slowed me down for a long time. I've been transparent with you all about how I've been just not utilizing a housekeeper, not utilizing a babysitter, and I just cannot do it anymore. So I'm trying to get better at that as well.
Yep.
There has to be a steady incorporation of both, right?
I agree.
It makes me think about, okay, what things can I put in place, whether it be like ordering the groceries or having the baby's diapers on just a automated repeat every month. What can I do to make it easier? So my multitasking has been taken to a whole new level, let me tell you. And I don't know about you guys, but trying to get into a good routine, and for me, like really conquering my mornings helps to set the day off at a much better pace and everything flows. So like, what are some things that you guys do to set yourself up for success for the day?
I feel like setting things up in the morning, but most importantly for me is having time with my kids in the morning so that when I go to the office, I am not itching to get home to see them. You know what I mean?
I used to pick up the phone immediately after waking up to look at what I've got going. And that's not the best way to set my day. So now it's just having my coffee, looking out the window, just breathing, meditating on, what I want to accomplish. And then eventually I'll grab my phone and get started on the emails. But I needed to not immediately open my eyes and hit the emails.
I agree, LASHA. For me, it's like just starting with gratitude. I thank God first thing, because in this time, especially what's going on with the world, you just don't know. So I try to lead with that, and I try to stretch. I've been trying to move my body more before I even let my mind get into gear, so that there's a connection. But also, Allie, I agree with you. Playing with the babies, so I eliminate some of that like mom guilt that easy to feel, and lets you kind of like tap into work and focus without the back of your mind kind of being like, oh, I didn't do that yet.
Right.
It does make a big difference in the energy for the day. So sounds like we're all up in the morning. I'll call y'all.
4 a.m.
Don't call me that early. I'm not that
That is early. I will be sleeping at that time. Well, our next guest is no stranger to multitasking. Fashion stylist, public speaker, and Twin Cities resident Amy Seeman is up next.
Stop Checking Your Likes is the hottest must-read of the moment. This is not a book about social media. It's about shaking off that need for approval and living your incredible life. It's available everywhere books are sold. We hope you're enjoying the show because we level up your circle one girl boss at a time. You see, it's what I like to call high-hanging fruit. Come reach your next dimension and join the membership at theconnectonline.com.
Are you ready to transform your body in just 30 minutes a day from your living room? I'm Tracy Campoli, the creator of Total Body Transformation, the excuse-proof fitness program made for busy babes like you and me to get fit, sweat, and smile. We've been featured on Good Morning America, The Today Show, and in USA Today. All you have to do is simply log in and press play. No boredom, no stress, and no dread. All in just 30 short minutes from the comfort of your own home. Go to tracycampoli.com to get started today.
Well, welcome back to the Connect Show, Twin Cities, right here on the CW23. So, fashion stylist, public speaker, and Twin Cities Live resident fashion expert, Amy Seeman. She helps women utilize what they already have in their closets to look their best. And this morning, she is sharing tips that you can use in your own wardrobe to level up what you have without spending a lot of cash. So, Amy, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey. Well, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. I've been loving the conversation as I've been sitting backstage.
Oh, so happy. Well, I love your space, and we're going to talk more about that in just a moment. Fashion, wardrobe. You're obviously dressed to impress today, so yes, show up. Love this. I'm a mom. I'm a businesswoman, and I know that looking your best can help you feel your best, right? You look good, you feel good, you walk different, you move different, all of those things. Tell us about the services you offer that help women build their confidence.
Yes, absolutely. I firmly believe in that same thing. It is rooted in psychology that when we feel good, we do better. And I think that every woman deserves to feel good. I think there's this common misconception that only the rich and famous have access to a fashion stylist. And that's not true. I'm actually very affordable. And really what I do is I help you figure out how to dress for your body type, what to actually purchase so that you're not in that same cycle of a closet full of clothes with nothing to wear, which we have all been through. And I help you put together and curate looks using pieces you already own. And then I help you kind of edit, decide like, what is it really time to get rid of? And then also fill some missing gaps. So what do you need to really round out your wardrobe? And then I also do personal shopping. So I can then go and shop for you to fill in those gaps. Or if you know you need something specific, I do personal shopping. I do vacation packing. So that's something, when you're planning a vacation, there's a lot of moving parts that can be very stressful. And then all of a sudden the last night, and now I have to think about what to bring. So I actually help you really pack in a very smart way so that you're, again, wearing multiple pieces different ways throughout the vacation. And then outside of the styling, kind of some ad hoc, you have a public speaking event coming up. You have family photos. So I do all of that as well from the styling side.
Well, during this pandemic, online shopping had to go through the roof. I have a package on my steps every day. It's out of control. So, how has this pandemic, really impacted your business or affected your business?
Yeah, it's definitely slowed down. And especially initially, because I think that there was such uncertainty, both from a financial standpoint and also no one was going anywhere. So we jumped very quickly to wearing all loungewear. And now what I'm finding is that a lot of women are wanting to crawl out of that because you kind of get stuck in this, everything has an elastic waistband. We don't really have a temperature check on our weight.
I am guilty of that elastic band and, wearing my leggings. And so help us out. What are some things or just some tips on what to wear for the spring, how to dress for a Zoom call?
Yeah. So spring is all about layering, because the weather is so unpredictable. A jacket is going to be your power of three for spring. So that's a shirt jacket. You can find it in all different prints or solids. There's a lot of great local boutiques here in Minneapolis that carry them right now. They're typically under $100, great price point. That you can wear over your loungewear to just, again, you have the matching set, throw that over the top, pop the collar, you can put a little hoodie underneath it or a Henley with some buttons. So you're still really casual, but it just looks a little bit more chic and pulled together.
have to just congratulate you on your bravery and courage and transparency. And I want you to take us back, Amy, because it was really your toxic work environment and a sexual harassment case against your superior that really pushed you into your destiny and your business today.
There were a lot of number of instances of gender biases, unfair pay equality between myself and my male peers in the same role. And then when it moved to the point where we had a new leadership come into our department and he made me very uncomfortable, he would make lewd comments about my attire, he would undress me with his eyes. While all this was happening, I knew I wanted to take my styling to the next level. I've been doing it on the side for 3 to 5 years, but I didn't have a true business plan, right? I didn't know how I was going to make up for this 6-figure income that I would be losing if I left my job. I wasn't sure that I would have the clientele to support it. But I finally got to a point where I thought, I just have to leap. And I can tell you that when you do that and you know that you are coming from a genuine place of belief in yourself, your worth, and your value, doors open up for you. And that is what certainly has happened to me over the last 2 years.
Wow, that's awesome. I commend you for just taking that leap of faith because that is hard. You are so strong. Well, let's talk about the inauguration fashion. Well, it is a ceremony to usher in the new administration. It's also a bit of a fashion show. So, Amy, what were your thoughts on some of the looks that day?
Oh, that gave me life. I was here for that fashion.
Yeah.
I have loved the monochromatic trend for a couple years now, that head to toe in the same color, same tone of color. And to see it in a sea of these powerful women, I was like, oh. I mean, MICHAELA, when she stepped out in that all winter white look, Michelle Obama in her shades of the burgundy and the wine color, they just looked so rich and classy and in a subtle way. That's the thing about the monochromatic, is it is subtly powerful and chic.
So share more real quick about this VIP experience before you go.
Yeah. So you can go onto my website, amyseeman.com. You can book one of my services. There's a short profile that you'll fill out that just gives me a better sense for what are you looking for? What is your body type? What are some struggles that you have shopping? And the goal really is then whatever you do decide you want to keep, you can actually check out right here with me from multiple stores. So it's truly just one location, simplifies the process, and really get you out the door feeling your most confident best self.
I love it. Well, if you are looking at switching up your look this year, girls, Amy is your place to go and get that done. So what are you working on next, Amy? Like, where can we connect with you? How can people find you?
Yeah, so I show up most often on Instagram. My handle is @Mama, M-A-M-A, Seeman, which is my last name, S-E-E-M-A-N. I would say the next thing that you're going to be seeing from me a lot more of is I'm actually partnering with a local organizer, and we are going to be offering a full-service closet organization package. So I'm super excited to be able to partner with another local boss babe and make that happen.
So up next, we are going to be talking about social media. Is that actually building your business? We're going to dive into all the data and analytics next.
All right, ladies, it's time for a quick game of Rush It or Flush It. We're talking inauguration fashion. MICHAELA, take it away.
All right, I want to know if you guys like it, hate it. What are your thoughts? Jill Biden. She's coming through with the all blue.
I like the all blue. I say rush it. Let's rush it.
Rush it.
Rush it.
All right, Michelle Obama. She was not playing any games.
Honey, rush that.
Rush it.
So good.
So good. Okay, Kamala Harris. I was just happy to see she was not wearing those Converse. So I'm a rush.
Yes, I'm a rush it with my HU bread, just all kinds of a way. So
Okay, now J-Lo.
Allie, are you rushing or flushing these?
I said rushing all of them so far.
Okay.
She was incredible in that all white. Rush it.
So good.
Rush it, J-Lo. Let's see that J-Lo again.
Oh God, I love her. Also, quick. I know this is quick. So I watched this article, or read this article one time, and it said she used almond oil. So naturally, I drenched myself in almond oil after I showered.
Adds to Amazon cart. All right, Lady Gaga. Thoughts?
Love.
No,
I'm blushing it.
Blush.
If I had somewhere to wear that, I would rush that.
No.
All right, what are your thoughts, ladies, on Bernie?
Bernie's got a
1,000% rush it.
Bernie the man.
Yes.
He
Oh my
just got
gosh,
so
Bernie,
much
we gotta
hype
flush
from
that.
that.
That is mood. That just encapsulated 2020.
He took over the internet totally with that.
Who that can from a PR standpoint? Hey, that's my salon. I had a visitor.
He needs, you know, his lashes and facials too. And what about
elimination?
Ella, Kamala's stepdaughter?
All right, let's take a look. I'm
I'm
yeah,
ready.
we're on and flush that.
I'm flushing.
Yeah, flush it for me.
Mhm.
Sorry, Ella. Yeah.
Well, welcome back to the Connect Show, Twin Cities. So chances are, if you're serious about business, right? That's why you're up. That's why you're watching. You're also serious about your social media. So the platforms, we have the Instagram, right? We have Facebook, LinkedIn. Are any of these actually making you money? Oh, that sounded like money magic.
I feel like in the past, I came to realize that spending marketing dollars on Instagram was not all that worth it if you didn't dig into your specific audience. I feel like it's important to know the important details when your audience, as far as your audience goes. So where they live, how old they are, what are you promoting, and targeting the right people. Because when we weren't looking into all those analytics, it wasn't making sense for us to spend that money.
Diving into the analytics real quick, it's interesting because people don't necessarily like my posts about real estate all the time. They want to know what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, what I'm eating, where am I traveling. So some people work with you because of who you are and maybe how interesting they feel you are, and not necessarily posting all about like your business and all of that good stuff too. So I did figure that out by digging in to the analytics.
I chatted with this gal who did all the marketing for Sigma Beauty, and they have over 1 million followers. So it was super interesting to hear. She let me know that Pinterest is actually the best place to do marketing ads because it's the number 2 search engine behind Google, which I thought was super interesting.
Oh, that's a gem. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I stay on Pinterest.
You know, I want to share, we actually have a Pinterest expert that's going to come on the show in February to talk about just that. So I'm glad that you brought that to the table, Allie, because a lot of people think unless I'm showing something aesthetically pleasing,
right,
for me, but you'd be surprised at all of the business that can come from Pinterest. And for my business, I will tell you 90% of the guests on our shows across the country all have come from Instagram. And, you know, as far as the ads and the sponsors, whatever you do to pay for the Facebook deal, I can't gather whether or not that's doing much, but I do know that if you are going to play that game, you have to really understand the settings and your demographic. I think, Allie, you mentioned that, because if you're not categorizing all of the information properly, it's just going to be a waste of money. So I think it's more of a long game too.
So I just want to know, like, how do you guys go about, like, what's your rule of thumb for hashtags?
I used to just have fun with it, like, you know, hashtag something that would be funny. But honestly, I had to learn that people literally, you know, follow you based on or search for you or find you from those hashtags. So now I don't waste them. I'm not just being cutesy with it. Right? I'm actually trying to find something that might draw me business. So one of them that has helped me was hashtag Black Realtor. We live in Minnesota. There's not a lot of us in the Twin Cities, and so I had to be intentional with that hashtag, and I did have a deal from that.
I kind of think of hashtags as a way to connect social media content to a specific event or topic or conversation. So if I'm posting something that's kind of the talk of the time, I'll do it, but otherwise I just cannot with hashtags.
I think the issue that I ran into is that, you know, before I figured out more about these algorithms, I had 20 or 30 hashtags that were saved in my notes. So I would copy and paste the same hashtag like every post, and somebody was like, "That's super whack." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, let me know because I have no idea." So then I stopped with the hashtags, but now I am hashtagging the Connect Show Twin Cities, the Connect Show South Florida, because I want everybody to wake up on a Saturday and check out my business. So in that sense, I will do it just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, are you struggling with social media growth? I mean, how do you keep your followers engaged? Social media is where it seems to be. So, what is your trick, or what are you guys doing to stay kind of on top of it with your followers?
So I'm actually taking it upon myself to hire a marketing assistant because by the end of the day, I'm like getting stressed over content. And like on the last show I said, or actually, no, it wasn't the show. I was talking to the members on the Connect network. And I had mentioned that 80% of your time should be posting the content and 20% should be planning the content. And I'm sitting there like not even following my own word on that because it's just so stressful and you want your, aesthetic to show. And it's just gotten to be too much. I'm like, I just need to hire someone.
I'm getting in my own way by trying to do it myself. So I'm the same. I'm also looking to hire a marketing assistant for our team. We have 10 realtors. That's a lot of folks. So let someone else do it that can help me get there. Is kind of my goal too.
So if you're at home right now and you have a small business and you do social media management and you are not writing down these folks' email addresses, then you are not on your A game, right? You got two people right here telling you they are hiring. So don't be afraid to reach out and give LASHA RADDATZ and NANNE a call today. We're going to take a quick break and we have a lot more coming up. We'll be right back.
You make sure you keep your dial on 89hot.9 KMOJ, the People Station. Are you the best in the Midwest? But no one knows. It's time to let the Twin Cities know. Register today to purchase your very own industry standard commercial. It's time to turn things up in 2021 and put yourself out there. Visit us today at theconnectonline.com and let us create your TV ad for network media. www.theconnectonline.com.
Well, welcome back to the Connect Show, Twin Cities. I've had so much fun visiting this morning. Every time we get together, it's good conversation, good feedback, and I love that everybody brings something to the table. Amy Seeman, she as well. We went to break and we were all like, okay, we all need that.
Like tired. Yeah, totally.
The closet organization. Plus, she's going to show me how to wear this skirt 3 ways. Like, yes, okay. A lot of people have noticed with this pandemic, we've been wasting money. Right? We've been wasting money every time there's a concert, every time there's an event. Oh, I got to go get a new shirt. Oh, I got to go get this. Go to your closet. Okay. Switch that belt, no shoes, and make magic. And I love that Amy can help you with that. So don't forget to reach out to her. But as we talk about feeling good, right? Looking good and creating new habits for 2021, what do you ladies do to let go of the old habits that are out for the new year? And what are you doing to build new ones?
I think I'm failing miserably at it. So I can't wait to hear the other answers because I'm a creature of habit, even with what I eat. So it's like, go ahead, ladies, help me out. I don't have a clue.
One thing that like really helped me instead of doing New Year's resolutions was, what do I not want to do in 2021? So it's not as hard to like, okay, I achieved this, because it's so hard. I don't know, for me, I would rather say, okay, I'm not going to do something and follow through with it.
Like, that's a great starting place, Allie. It's like, okay, what don't I want to bring forth with me? And then I'll pick one thing. So like maybe it's drinking that certain amount of water every single day. And I feel like giving it a time frame. So if you're, 30 days or a week, that helps you to like build up that muscle. And for me, it's like exercising discipline, maybe in an area that I have not been so disciplined in. So I pick one thing and I set a specific time around it, and then I celebrate it at the end.
I love that.
Celebrate. I like that.
Yeah, that part.
So good. And for me, it's just keeping, being aware of what works well. I know it works well when I wake up early and get, time with God, with me, with, just myself before my family and my children, everybody wakes up. I know that's a good habit. I continue those things that make a difference, but also writing down my 6 most important things every night and doing my weekly plan sheet. So every week I can see from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. exactly where I should be in the day. That makes an enormous difference for my success, but also just in 2021 and beyond, I'm 38. Like I'm like a whole grown woman now. Like I've got 3 kids, I've got a husband, I have a home, like I have a business, I have all the things. And for 2021, I'm letting it be easy. In 2021, I'm being authentically her. It's so easy to let other people dim your light. You don't shine bright. You're worried about this person. You're worried about that. Those days are over.
Okay, to-do list, all of that, planning out your day. And so like those kind of good, consistent habits usually equal success. And so like when we're talking about from a business standpoint and thinking about advertising and promos, like, running ads, what things have brought you ladies success in that area?
For example, with Face Foundry, we just stuck to our guns with, here's our products, here's why we love them. And it took a while to kind of gain the trust of our clientele. And now with this business, it's the same thing. It's kind of slow, but the more you show that you're passionate about it and that it works, you gain that trust.
Mm-hmm. And especially if you slap some almond milk on it. The
Almond oil.
Got this, girl.
I'm dead.
I promise you, every time that I post a family that I've shown, sold a house to, I get at least 2 or 3 inboxes from other people. So I think for me, just showing the work and not just showing just the, hi, they bought a house, but the work it took to get them from the first time I met them to the closing table for me has worked. And I get more business by showing that I actually know what I'm doing and I'm actually helping people out here. Paying for it doesn't really help me.
You connect to the story and the people and the person who's presenting it. And so that always feels like it's moving.
When you can come on a TV show like this and talk to an audience and they get to know you, like someone said earlier, they're not buying the product, they're buying you. They're buying what you do, your space, your energy. And that's what I love here because we're selling ourselves to these people this morning. We hope you love this show.
I hope our conversation today has confirmed something you were already thinking about or sparked something new within you.
That's right. Well, keep up with the Connect by joining our membership. And Allie mentioned sharing with the networking group every month. We have masterminds. Allie led a mastermind in January. It was so good. We talked about so much.
Just chatting with you ladies was so awesome. And just like seeing the realness of the the business side of things, it makes you realize that you're not alone. Like you're, in your own stress and other people are dealing with things too. It's not always rainbows and butterflies.
Right. And Allie delivered. So if you are looking for a leader in the Twin Cities to come and talk about success, Allie, Lasha, MICHAELA too, they all have the deeds and the confidence and the stories that will help build your organizations. Well, join the Connect today, theconnectonline.com, and never miss an episode of The Connect Show. In fact, you can binge watch it Netflix style on YouTube at Natalie's Network.
That's right. See you next week, Twin Cities. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.